Hello, Alex. Nice to see you again in Warsaw.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what do you think about this year's GFN conference?
Well, I think it's growing, it's vigorous, new people are coming, and the movement is getting stronger. And I think it's very clear to me that this movement will prevail, that eventually we will have some reduced risk products in more and more countries as the years go by. So I'm very pleased about that.
Which topic on the conference seems to be most interested for you?
I was very interested in Roberto Sussman's analysis of the quality of the methodology of scientific research and his conclusion from his study of metals and organic chemicals in exhaled aerosols from vaping equipment, which found that the worse the methodology of the study, the more alarming the findings. And studies that had sound methodology found little to worry about. They were very reassuring. And unfortunately, of course, that's not new knowledge, but his analysis was very meticulous, and he's a very experienced laboratory researcher himself, so he knows what he's talking about. So it wasn't news for me, but it made a big impact. I was also impressed by the session on the medical journal and the publishing industry, because it was clear from that we have so many obstacles. Of course, it's better that we still have medical journals than no medical journals, but one of the problems clearly is where professional societies own a journal and then they influence the editorial decisions taken by their own journal. It's also, I have mixed feelings about the way my country was presented again and again and again by people from Australia and also by people from other countries. And Australia's record on tobacco harm reduction is appalling. We've produced a huge black market. We have lots of young people have ready access to terrible quality equipment. And most important of all, the smoking rate is flat. Countries which have a more sensible approach to vaping, such as the United Kingdom and New Zealand, the smoking rate is falling rapidly. So it's not pleasant to hear your country criticized, but the criticisms are valid. And Australia is now performing a role of being the example of the country that's making a mess of its policies, and people are learning from the mistakes that Australia is making. Overall, my view is that when you have things that can't go on forever, they don't go on forever, they stop. And so I think we will eventually win this debate and win the policy debate, as we did over a long period of time with drug harm reduction and drug law reform. But it's a slow business, it doesn't happen overnight. We need more young people getting into it. One of the things I find really hard and I really like about this conference is that everyone talks to consumers. They have a right to be heard. I'm not a consumer of nicotine or tobacco, but people like me have to listen to what they have to say. And at this conference, we do. The more stakeholders we listen to, they're not 100% right about everything, but we have to listen to them. It's good that the tobacco industry is at this conference. This is really a remarkable conference, and I'm very pleased to attend it.
Thank you, and hope see you next year.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.